Hey traders, John Hal here. Hope you guys are doing well. In this video, I'm going to share with you one of the top simple but powerful chart reading techniques to apply to your trading to make sure you're giving yourself the odds on your side. Okay, now before I start that, guys, this video here is to help you become a much better trader. Okay, the market is not a get-rich-quick scheme, and it takes a lot of work to become a good trader. So just take this as education only to help you become a much better trader. Okay, now, one thing I want to share with you in this video here this is one thing that I made mistakes so many times early in my trading career, and it really has only been the last year or more that I've really started to finally get this, and it's made a massive impact on my success rate and my trading in the markets. And what is that? That is trading with the trend. Now, I know that sounds simple. But if you look at things like say the Dow Jones, right? What's happened with the Dow Jones right now? Really, pretty much nothing, isn't it? Bit of a sideways movement. If you go to the daily chart, who's in control? Who's in control of the Dow Jones right now? Who's in control? Pretty much no one, right? Now, what do I mean by that? Look at this here. We have a low, higher low, higher low. We have a lower low. So lower low. This could be a lower high. That means sellers in control. The thing is this, is that whenever you are trading the markets, whenever you are getting involved with the markets and you're trading the markets, the most highest probability trades are with the underlying direction of the trend. I'll give you an example here. Look at this. This is oil here right now. Okay, so if you look at oil over the last, say, 6 months, okay, you see all these pullbacks here, right? See, there's a pullback here, and let me share with you. Let me bring up, say, 1 year. Let me bring up, say, 1 year worth of a chart here. All right, so 1 year worth of chart. Now, if you look at this 1 year worth of a chart, where was again, we're talking about probability. That's all we can do. We have a probability. There is no certainty in the market, and there is no certainty in any given one trade. And that's the thing. That's the hard thing about trading, right? Is because one of the hardest things about successful trading, and a lot of people don't understand, is that you never know which trade is going to be the win, which is part of the win-loss ratio, and which trade is going to be part of the loss, which is the loss in the win-loss ratio. Make sense? But if we're talking about probability, and this is such a big thing. If we're talking about probability here, and you're looking at oil, where is the most highest probability trades? Is it against the trend? So is it these pullbacks through here? Or is it with the trend? With the trend. Now, with the trend, what? After a pullback, right? So you don't want to trade. You don't want to get into something after it's gone for a big run. It's one of the biggest things that a lot of people make mistakes, right? They get into the market after it's made a run. But on top of that, you wait for the market to pull back, and this is where you can have a much better chance of doing well in the markets. Now, if you look at that and you bring up, say, a weekly chart, with this weekly chart, where is the trend on this weekly chart? Up, right? So you can see here, right? This weekly trend has been going up. You don't ever want to go against that weekly higher time frame trend. So, for example, what I mean by that is that if I trade the daily chart, that's what I trade on the US stock market, okay? So if I'm trading that, I never want to go against the weekly trend. So if I have a weekly trend through here, let me ask you a question. Because the weekly trend has been up on, say, oil, using this as an example, where have been the most highest probability trades over the last 12 months? Say it with me. Up, right? So therefore, only trade in the direction of the underlying trend, and that is the higher time frame trend. So as you can see, I know it's really simple, but do that. And a lot of people, and it doesn't matter whether you're trading oil or whether you're trading stocks or whether you're trading anything out there, gold, silver, all that sort of stuff. Just remember this one simple thing here. You know, and even if you look at things like, say, Bitcoin as an example. Let me bring up this. This is a chart of Bitcoin through here. And the thing is that if you want to look at probability in the market, okay? If you want to look at probability in the market, what you want to do is go back to the daily chart, and you guys are probably going to know what I'm going to say here. Now, I'm looking at the S&P 500 here. Let me go back here for a minute. I'm going to bring up Bitcoin here. Let me bring up the cryptos here. I'm going to bring up Bitcoin here. So I'm just going to bring up Bitcoin as an example. Right, so I'm going to bring up Bitcoin here for as an example here. And I want to share with you, if you're looking to trade the crypto market, if you're looking to trade any market out there, this is the simple things but you need to apply that's made a huge difference in my trading, especially this year. And I'm doing this because I truly do care about you. And this is one of the biggest mistakes that I've made in my trading career by doing these things, right? And now what is that? That is trying to trade against, say it with me, against the underlying direction of the trend. So for example, with Bitcoin here right now, if I go to this weekly chart, right? If I go to this weekly chart, what has this weekly chart been doing? What has all been doing? We've been making what? Lower high, lower high, lower high, and possibly another lower high through here. So through this whole time, what has that weekly trend been? It's been what? It's been down. Now, no one can pick the bottom. No one is that good at picking the bottom. Heck, Ray Dalio has been buying, Ray Dalio, the most successful hedge fund manager on the planet, has been buying gold, and gold's been going down for the last few months. No one can pick the bottom. Okay, so stop trying to pick the bottom. As a professional trader, you want to... what professional traders do? Just say, for example, this is the entire run of a market. What you want to do is you want to try and get in as it's starting to pick up through here, and you want to get out up through here. You can't pick the bottom and you can't pick the top, but you want to wait for the market to turn around. Don't try and go against that. Like if you go back through here, right? You see through here, as Bitcoin was doing what? As Bitcoin was starting to make these higher lows, and higher lows. Who's in control of this weekly chart? Buyers. So therefore, where is the most highest probability trades? With the underlying directional trend. Here's another higher low. Let me just zoom in a bit more through here. So there's another high low. There's another higher low. And guess what? The very first high low, right there was the very first break. Now we're making lower highs all the way down. Makes sense? And now if you're looking at the daily chart as an example, a lot of people have been trying to get into the crypto market, trying to pick the bottom. Trying to pick the bottoms, trying to pick the tops, and so on and so forth. You want to wait for the market to completely turn around. So if I've been looking at, if I look at the crypto, if I look at say Bitcoin, and I know this sounds really, really simple, guys, but please, it is this simple. Once you apply this simple analysis and use this with your trading, it's again, guys, my success rate has gone through the roof this year, and it's just been incredible to make sure I'm really applying this in my trading. Look at this here. What is this? We have what? We have a rundown, a lower high, a lower high, a lower high. So through there. And now we've run up and basically made almost a lower high or even a double top. But right now, as I speak, has it made a higher high and a higher low? The answer is no, right? It hasn't. So through this entire time, since May this year, who's been in control of Bitcoin right now? Sellers, right? And guys, it doesn't matter what market you are trading, as long as you are going with that trend, as long as you are going with the chart. You know, guys, don't take my word for it. Even if you're brand new to the market, please watch this video again and again and again and again and again and again, because it's so going to help you. The most highest probability, as I said, probability. There's no certainty in the market. There is absolutely no certainty in the market. And this is one of the biggest things I see so many people doing wrong. Trying to trade against who's in control. Trying to fight the market, so to speak. People trying to buy Bitcoin all the way down. And not just Bitcoin, but all the other cryptocurrencies as well too. If I bring up the cryptos here, say like Ethereum. If I bring up Ethereum here for a minute. Now, I don't know what, I haven't looked at these cryptos for a while now. So let's just have a look at Ethereum. Let's see what, Ethereum's down 3.7%. Man, they're wild, aren't they? Let's go through here. Let's go back to the daily chart. Right, let's have a look at Ethereum. And you guys can see what I mean, right? Like, it doesn't matter what market you're looking at. Please use this analysis and follow the market. Don't fight the market. You can't outsmart the market. Okay, because guys, if you try and outsmart the market is always going to slap you as hard as you can look at it. All right, it's going to slap you, it's going to slap you, it's going to slap you. Trust me, this has been one of the biggest lessons, one of the most simplest, but one of the most biggest lessons. Don't fight the market, which means don't try and go against the trend. Don't try and pick the bottom. Okay, because I see so many people, look at this here, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Who's in control right now? Oh, but John, it could bottom out here right now. Yes, but that's a gamble. That's a gamble. Remember what I said before, right? Professional traders, what? Even if Ethereum right now holds and rallies up to this point through here, even if it does do that, guess what? Professional traders don't get in right now because it could just keep stair-stepping down like it's been done. Who knows it's going to be the bottom? But guess what? If it is a bottom and we rally up, we're going to do what? We're going to firstly what? Create a higher high. And then we're probably going to come down and then create a higher low. Guess what? Now here is the time that you've just increased your probability of a successful trade tenfold. Tenfold. Why? Because you're now going with the market. You're going with who's in control. You're not fighting the market. You're trying to go with the market. Please, once again, the reason why I'm doing this video, guys, because I really want to help you out. Please, please, please. No matter what market, no matter what time frame you're looking at, please use this in your trading, and make sure that you are trading with the underlying direction of the higher time frame trend through there. Okay, and it's just so important to make sure that you are trading it. Yes, you know, back through 2017, like even Ethereum, who was in control? Look at this through here. Higher low, higher low, higher low. What's this? This is a higher low, breaking of the lows, lower highs, running back down. You can see, right? You can see the change in trend. So please, whatever, even if you don't follow the higher time frame trend, just whatever you're doing, make sure you're following along. Make sure whenever you're placing a trade, it's with the direction of the higher time frame trend. And a simple way to do this is apply a moving average. Now I apply a 50. Let's just go to a 52 simple. This is all I do. So let's just go 50 moving average weighted, moving average exponential. Let's just go moving average simple through there. All right, let me see if I can just change this to a 52. All right, so therefore I'm going to use this as a 52, and wherever the direction of the moving average is obviously the most important part, right? So you can see here that you want to make sure you apply the analysis, but you can see back here, right? Look, if we just apply this simple analysis, look at this here, and please guys, this has made massive difference. Instead of trying to guess the market, instead of trying to hope it's going to be the bottom, you know, like I look at a lot of people out there that I look up to, and I'm just like, stop trying to pick the bottom in these markets. You just don't know. Look at this here. What's this? Higher low, breaking of the high, higher low, breaking of the high, higher low. Guess what happened? Ran down. That's the very first, right here, right? Very first time in probably a whole 12 months, right through here, was the what? It was the breaking of the low, and now creating what? A lower high, breaking down, lower low, lower high, and the way we go down. Rallies back up. There wasn't really any peak through here, was it? And now that was the latest peak through there. Makes sense? So as you can see, right, the market ran up. Yes, it was above the moving average, but guess what happened here? What happened here? It ran up. There wasn't really any peak here, right? So as you can see, that it was the market ran down, ran up, ran down, ran up a little bit, ran down, ran up, ran down, lower high, lower high, lower high. So follow along with the market. Follow along with the market and have your stops in place. Like remember, it's all about a probability, okay? And even if you do trade with the trend, there's no certainty in the market, so it's all about probability in the markets. And again, whether you're trading Ethereum, whether you're trading Bitcoin, whether you're trading Forex, whether you're trading stocks, this has made a massive difference to my trading, guys. And it has nothing to do with stochastics or MACD or any of that crap. And I call it crap. If you're using that, you're stopping yourself, you're limiting yourself from moving forward in the market in a big way. I wasted so much time and energy trying to use those things to trade the market. Now, why do we use those things, right? Because deep down, right, we're trying to use all these indicators to try to be perfect on every trade. Guess what? It never happens. Doesn't matter how good you are, doesn't matter how good the indicators are, you're still going to have a win-loss ratio. The most important indicator is the chart itself, and trading with the trend is the most powerful indicator on the chart. Anyway, guys, leave a comment below and let me know what you think about this and whether you use it in your own trading, because it's made a massive difference in my own personal trading. So I hope that you've enjoyed the free training today. Use what you've been learning today to start helping yourself move forward in the markets. Because as you know, trading is difficult, right? There's a lot of areas you need to know to become a good trader. So right now, I've actually created a program called Master Trader Lab, where every single month I'm going to be releasing brand new trainings, just like you saw today, to help you get ahead in the markets across also the foundations, the mindset, and so much more. And also, I'm giving away a free bonus package, as you can see on the screen: the Foundations to a Successful Trader, the Chart Reading Mastery course, the Advanced Chart Reading Mastery course, the Millionaire Trader Mindset course, plus also a bonus package there as well too. And also, I'm giving away a free trial. So if you want to be able to learn more techniques like you've seen today, and to be able to start moving forward in the markets and get monthly trainings as well too, then I'm giving away a free trial to my Master Trader Lab monthly. But I'm only doing it for a short time frame. I don't know when you're seeing this video and when it's going to end, but you'll be able to see all the details on the next page. So click on the link, click on that link in the description below or on the side there, or go to mastertraderlab.com. That's mastertraderlab.com. Just go there right now. You'll be able to see all the details, when the free trial ends, and so on and so forth. And you'll be able to start getting access to this free bonus package well too, plus also the free trial for you to test it out, for you to start learning more techniques like you've seen today. So go do that right now, and I look forward to seeing you in the Master Trader Lab monthly membership, so I can start serving you and helping you even more. So go do that right now. Go to mastertraderlab.com, and I'll see you soon.